Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ali Raza, and today we present an implementation information security. And we are two members in this group, roll number 81 and 91, Osama Ahmed and Ali Raza. Today we present implementation of information security. Firstly, we talk about the objectives that we understood in there, in which understood how an organized security blueprint becomes a project plan and understand the numerous organization consideration that must be addressed by a project plan, and then appreciated the significance of project manager role in the success of an information security project. Understand the need for professional projects management for complex projects, follow technical strategies and model for implementing the project plan. And another hand, we discussed about the identity for non-medical, for non-technical problem that organization face in times of rapid change. Then we go on introduction. SDLC implementation phase accomplishment through changing configuration and operation organization information system. Implementation includes changes to procedure, people, hardware, software, and data. Organization translates blueprint for information security in a concrete project plan. And then we talk about project management for information security. In implementation of information security, once organization vision and objectives are understood, process for creating project plan can be defined. Major steps in executing project plan are planning the project, supervising task and action steps, wrapping up. Each organization must determine its own project management methodology for IT and information security projects. Now, developing the project plan, we talk about creation of project plan can be done using work breakdown structures, and they stand for work breakdown structure. WBS, major project task in WBS are work to be accomplished, individual signs, start and dates, amount of effort required, estimated and capital and non-capital expenses, and identification of independence between among tasks. Each major WBS task further divided into smaller tasks or specific action tasks. Plan consideration. As project plan is developed, adding detail is not always straightforward. Special consideration include financial priority, time and schedule, staff, organization feasibility, and training. Financial consideration. No matter what information security needs exist, amount of effort that can be expended depends on funds available. Cost benefits analysis must be verified prior to development of project plan. Both public and private organizations have budgetary constraints through of different nature. To justify an amount budgeted for security project. At either public or for-profit organization may be useful to benchmark expense of similar organization. And then we go on priority consideration. In general, most information security controls should be scheduled first. Implementation of control is guided by a prioritization of threats and value of threatened information assets. Time and scheduling consideration. Time impact dozens of points in the development of project plans, including time to order, receive, install, and configure security controls. Time to train the users, time to release return on investment of controls. And then staffing consideration, lack of enough qualified, trained, and available personnel concentrates project plans. Experienced staff often needed to implement available technologies and develop and implement policies and training programs. Procurement consideration: IT and information security planner must consider acquisition of goods and services. Many concentrates on selection process for equipment and services in most organizations, especially in selection of service vendors or products from manufacturers suppliers. These concentrates may eliminate a technology from realm of possibilities. And then organization feasibility consideration. Policies requires time to develop. New technology require time to be installed, configured, and tested. Employees need training on new policies and technology and how new information security program affects their working lives. Change should be transparent to system users unless the new technology intended to change procedures, etc., requiring addition, authentication, or verification. And then we talk about training and entrepreneurship considerations. Size of organization and normal conduct of business may preclude a single large training program on new security procedure technologies. Thus, organizations should conduct phased in or pilot approach to implementation. Scope considerations, project scope, concerns about boundaries of time and effort hard needed to deliver planned features, and quality level of project delivered. In case of information security projects plan should not attempt to implement entire security system at one time. The need of for project management requires unique set of skills and through understanding of a broad body of specialization knowledge. Most information security projects require trained project manager, CISO, or skilled IT manager versed in project management techniques. Supervising implementation. Some organizations may designate champion from general management community of interest to supervise implementation of information security project plans. An alternative is to designate a senior IT manager or CIO to lead implementation. Optimal solution is to designate a suitable person from information security community of internet interest up to each organization to find most suitable leadership for success project implementations. Executing the plan, negative feedback ensure projects process in measured periodically, measure results compared when significant division occurs correctly, action taken. Often project management manager can adjust one of three parameters for tasks being corrected, effort and money allocated, scheduling impact, quality or quantity of deliverables, and we have a graph of negative feedback loop. In first, a plan is developed, and then its work is occurs on the plan. It's a loop when its progress is measured. If completed, yes, project is completed. If no, the loops will start on target and go back to the work occurs. And if we got some error, then correct action no, they will go on no, and again work occurs, and that's the loop work. Project wrap up. Project wrap up usually handled as procedural task and assigned to mid-level IT or information security manager. Collect documentation, finalize status reports, and deliver final report and presentation at wrap up meeting. Goal of wrap up to resolve any pending issues, critique overall project efforts, and draw a conclusion about how to improve process. Technical topics of implementation. Some parts of implementation process are technical in nature, dealing with application of technology. Others are not dealing instead with human interface to technical systems. Provision strategies as component of new security system are planned. Provision must be made for changeover from previous method of performing tasks to new method. Four basic approaches: direct changeover, phased implementation, pilot implementation, parallel operations. The bull's eyes model of our information security project plan, proven method for prioritizing program of complex change. Issues addressed from general to specific focus is on systematic solution and not individual problems. Relies on process of evaluating project plans in progression through four layers policies, network system and applications. The bullseye model that looks like in the graph policies, network system applications. That's a diagram in there. To outsource or not. Just as some organization outsource IT operations, organization can outsource part or all of information security programs. Due to complex nature of outsourcing, advisable to hire best outsourcing specialists and retain best attorneys, possibly to navigate and verify legal and technical interests. Technology governance and change control. Technology governance a complex process and organizational uses to manage impact and cost from technology implementation, innovation, and excellence. By managing the process of change, organization can improve manufacture, communication, enhance, coordinate, reduce united consequences, improve quality of service, and ensure groups are complying with policies. Non-technical aspects of implementation. Other parts of implementation process are not technical in nature.